Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Toasted Synapse from tsgaming.net and welcome to another First Impressions video. Today we'll be taking a look at Grid 2, the sequel to the original award-winning Grid. Published and developed by CODEMASTERS, the people that brought you the previous Grid, Formula 1, Dirt 2 and other racing games, so they are pretty proficient when it comes to racing games. So yeah, let's get into a race. We'll talk about what's new and impressive in Grid 2 afterwards. I know you just want to see the races. So yeah, we have a career, there is a story in this. Apparently you're a YouTuber trying to raise fans with your racing videos. And you have your garage here, your hot coffee, in the left side of your screen. So you have a career, which basically forwards your campaign. You have a custom event and you have split screen if you want to play with somebody else. We'll do a career and then I guess we'll do a custom event, and in between I'll show you guys the options and the customization you can do with your vehicle. Now we have a choice whether to do a face-off or a simple race. I think a race would be okay. Also we have the option of selecting a test drive. Alright, so there we go, the invitations. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. I'm playing on the keyboard, although you can play with obviously a steering wheel and a 360 pad. I can choose, let's see, I'll choose my Ford, which I customized with some colors. There is also a narrator in this. It basically teaches you the basics and then tells you how the menu works and stuff like that. Here's the narrator. Yeah. Alright. So, let's see. It's a very good game, and when it comes to people that are into the racing genre, and it's also a great looking game. I mean, look at it. Look at the reflections. Get on my vehicle. I don't want to crash it. And it's definitely fun, you know. I'm a player that doesn't play racing games that often, but does enjoy a good one now and then. Oh, and now I'm gonna show you one of the features they added in this one, so I'm totally wrecked. The screen has little deterring stuff in it, because apparently you're watching this on YouTube, as you know, your character in the game is posting on YouTube and the fans are watching, and I guess the screen gets those artifacts on it. Alright, so I will try to... Alright. So like I said, the game looks great. The steering and the actual engine behind it is pretty awesome. I've played this game for a little while, not much, you know. I wanted to get it to you guys as soon as possible and let you guys see it and decide if this is something you want to get or not. But yeah, the engine is really good. Like, this is, you know, what they would call a realistic racing game, in that it handles... Now I can rewind there, but I don't want to again. I need to overtake this guy, so that's basically my objective. So this is basically what they call a realistic racing game, which means that came in second, that's okay. Only needed to take that guy. Okay, so it's realistic in what the physics are involved, how your car handles and stuff like that. Obviously you can restart or view the replay. We'll just continue with another game. And there's an interesting fact about this realism, because it doesn't feel hard in a way. I mean, I'm playing on medium difficulty, but I imagine the steering and other aspects would be harder when it comes to harder difficulties. But it's also gamey, that's what I'm trying to say. You do feel like it's realistic, but you also feel like it's gamey. It's a game. And that's good. That's always good. We'll do the face-off and then, because that race was fairly short. Now I can pick through. He explains the. Okay, so we're in the browser. You can basically choose from 3 of these, and also the races you can choose from 3 of these. Okay, we'll do these 2, and then we'll talk about the options and the other stuff. And like I said, the game feels good. You can actually pick this car. I'll probably show you how you progress in the game. The graphics are really good. The handling is really good. And it does feel realistic, and it does also feel gamey in the same time, which I think is a balance that not many games achieve, but this one does. Also the damage, you saw my vehicle take damage, and those artifacts on the screen. Like, when you take damage, it actually affects your race. If your car is damaged, it won't perform as well. So that's obviously in harder difficulties. That's always on, but on lower difficulties you can choose to not have it on. I don't know why I rewinded. I was talking about damage, and I really did not want to have any damage. Spacebar is the handbrake, and he teaches you how to drift, and this is not how to drift. This is not a tutorial on drifting. This turn I can basically take normal without drifting. There we go. Okay, yeah, something about objectives. I will... Dude! Enough! He's in the back of my car, preventing me from turning. There we go. And minimum damage. So yeah, the damage is the thing you need to... Whoa! Didn't see this one coming. Kind of. Now I'm driving like a maniac. Lost too much ground. Try and claim some back. Well, sorry, dude. Oh my god, I keep not paying attention to the turns that are coming up. But now you can actually see the damage. So yeah, this is a face-off. You can press escape at... I'm trying to press escape. There we go. You can press escape at any time to see the rules. Get ahead of your opponents and be the first to finish. Obviously this is a race, so the rules are pretty simple. But there are other game modes, again with you and my back. What is it with you? And yeah, I actually hit a guy earlier and it said avoid the aggro. I don't know why, because I guess we get both damage. Come on. Whoa, need to be careful. Yeah, so I'm not at my best. I did get a little accustomed to how the game handles, thank you. But I wouldn't consider myself an expert at racing games. Let's see if we can take this guy, at least. Nah, how many laps? We do have another one. Drifting is actually recommended for when you have wide turns. And why did I hit that? I'll tell you why. Because the physics in this game are actually great. There is a curb that got my wheel in the air, and because my wheel was in the air I wasn't able to turn that well because I didn't have all fours. Yeah, and I have no more rewinds, so if you were thinking the rewinds were OP, well, they run out. So yeah, And obviously you can also play with an with a manual gears, like when, and that would make it even more harder. But the game is not hard, obviously. This is on medium. I'm not doing too well. And well, first race I got first place. Now I'm not getting first place because I'm not paying attention, I guess. But you can take my word on it. The first race I got first place, and that was on medium difficulty. And there are 2 difficulties lower than medium and 2 higher, if I'm not mistaken. And like I said, the storyline in this game is pretty interesting. I mean, it's an approach that nobody else actually took. I mean, it's obvious that you could take this approach in racing games, but you know, having your character post videos on YouTube about his races and getting fans, and thus getting noticed by big kahunas like this guy Harrison Carter that came in first. Yeah, I do have the option of restarting, but I won't do that. I will show you the other race because I want you to see the variety in maps and objectives completed 1, and I'll also talk about objectives. Now I completed that and I got not many fans. It was some, whoa, apparently people like seeing me crash a lot. What do you know? Alright, let's do the other race. So race, this one was Chicago and this was Miami. Okay, 3 laps. I should have picked the other car. I think I'm not familiar with this car. There is such a thing. I mean, there are licensed cars in the game. You can drive a Bugatti for Christ's sake, and yeah, it's all about, you know, getting accustomed to the car because it has a nice engine. It's we'll talk about features in a second. Let me actually concentrate on this. This map actually has better looking visuals, better environments. So would I recommend this? Definitely for people that are into the genre. I don't know if it will bring people from outside the genre. Is there enough variety? Oh, well, that's gonna be a do-over. They're actually called flashbacks. There we go. I was trying not to drift because I don't like crowds, you know, being too close to other cars. And yeah, I definitely do not like this vehicle. I will try to do the challenges with the other vehicles. Yeah, let's actually restart because this is pathetic. And can I pick the other car? No, I have to restart with this car. Well, we'll just have to make the best of it. And then you guys can see what's under the hood of this game, haha. And the other missions that are out there. Obviously you could go for online, obviously you can compete with your friends. There is a rivals mode that you can pick one of your friends to be. Oh come on, that was perfect, except for the fact that that guy was there. Goodbye. Thank you. So they're really going for this realistic feel. Oh, why did you brake so soon, man? Like Vin Diesel would have said. Too soon, kid. Oh god, this is... no. I was doing well. Really was. So this guy had brake too soon. Let's have it go until the end. There we go. There we go. He did great. So check out the actual reflections on the car and how everything looks. It's amazing. It was disastrous. That was not amazing. Oh, get this better turn. No, I said better turn, not worse. There is, you know, you have to think about when to. Okay. I have no problems with you. I have no quarrels with you, kind sir. And I am in second place. But I have no more rewinds. I have one left. Is it enough? I think I have a ton more laps to go. Yeah, this is only first lap. But that was generally my problem. Should we? Yeah, we should. That was generally my problem, you know, being in a pack. And I'm not blaming that on anybody. I'm just blaming it on me, because I suck when it comes to other cars being near me. I don't know whether to attack or let them attack me and do the best of it. I don't know. Oh, that guy's really far ahead. So handbrake didn't really help me in that instance. Thank you, guy. He actually put me on the right track. Yeah, you still have to pay attention to how things work. This was a very, not a very good drift. A good drift. That's how you start it. Now, how you finish it, that's a totally different story. But the game is responsive, so I'm glad to report that it feels great, handles great. Obviously, with a controller, I didn't want to plug mine in because I wanted to see how it actually felt on the keyboard. But with the controller and obviously with the steering wheel, if you're a fan of racing games, make sure you have one, and well, you already know about this game. Alright. Kind of. No.
Your engine is slightly damaged. You feel a little loss of power.
Okay, a little loss of power because I'm slightly damaged. Let's quit out of this, because it's just fail after fail, and hopefully I can pick the other car, because this one I really need to, yeah, retire it, of course, obviously. Yeah, let's talk about what the actual features of this game are. So they have the true feel handling system for, you know, handling your vehicle. It really feels, you know, different-ish from other racing games. Like I said, the handling is pretty good. Obviously, I kind of suck at it with this car, and you know, I just have to get accustomed to it. But it feels really great. It also says that blaze your way to the top of the new world of motorsport. Race immersion technology immerses you in the race like never before. And yeah, indeed, they really try to immerse you into the game. They have this narrator, obviously, and the visuals really help with that. The idea that you're in your garage, you know, working on your next move, so to speak. It's powered by the Ego game technology platform for stunning visuals and the damages that you see on your vehicle. So yeah, it really sets technical excellence for racing games, like they said. Race head-picked selection of iconic cars that represent the best automotive engineering from the last 40 years. Indeed, they have a lot of licensed cars and licensed tracks, like I said, really adding to that immersion on 3 different continents. also go into a custom event, and we shall see. Time attack, drift, elimination, overtake, I don't know, Touge, face off, checkpoint, endurance. Let's actually see what this is. Vehicle tier, you can choose which tier you can go for. Let's go with tier 1. Rounds, 1 round. AI drivers, medium, advanced options, damage, no damage, visual only or full, flashbacks. We can have unlimited flashbacks. That would be cheating, I won't do it. And track selection. Hong Kong, Côte d'Azur and Okutama, obviously. And you have like these options right here, so really nice. So let's choose this one. Actually wanna see what this game mode is about. And like I said, this is grid. It's really great. You can also randomize with F1. It can be bought on Steam at the price of $49.99 USD, £29.99 or €44.99 euros. And they had one of those. That's actually, oh, I can pick something else. I'll actually go with this one because I'm more familiar with it. Screw Alfa Romeo and Nissan. I'm gonna go for my Ford because it's the first one I saw, and it's a good one. You can actually choose editable liveries for your car. That's how it appears. And I want to say regarding the purchases, I'll go to classic one. For the purchases, they had one of those pre-purchase offers that gives more stuff to everybody that pre-purchases if enough people pre-order it, obviously. So thus they have unlocked every one of the bonuses, which includes a head start pack, McLaren Racing Pack, free copy of Grid 1 and IndyCar and GTR Racing Packs. We'll do this race right here really quick, and then we'll see the options and, well, the customizations. I guess I'll show them to you. I just really wanted to let you guys see the options that you have for custom races. And obviously I don't want rules, please. Touge, be first to cross the finish line or get more than 5 seconds ahead of your other driver. Well, are there other drivers? I don't know. Oh, they're behind me. Good. Difference. Tendency to drift at corners. Okay. You obviously want to take a look at your minimap. Oh, the lights are broken in the back. My left tail lights are broken, which is great. Whoa, that guy is really close. Yeah, that wasn't good. But this car does handle more to my liking. Obviously, you don't want to take steep turns. So this is how Grid 2 looks at night. Ah! Oh my god, yeah, and there are certain things like trenches and other elements that really can destroy your car, and that's bad, because if you don't have those flashbacks, those rewinds, then you're totaled and you lost everything. So you really have to think about when to use the actual flashbacks. Whoa, again, why am I not looking at the minimap? I could have been totaled. What gap? Shut up. He's so close.
Keep on extending that gap.
Oh great, I kinda... Oh, I have a good difference. God damn it. I keep looking at the minimap. Obviously you can get better cars and customize them to your liking. And you could do better. Obviously you can do better than me. Look at me. Come on. Yeah. Win. Good. That's it. Did I complete the Touge?
There was no doubt in my mind.
Okay. Great. This is more like my race, you know, starting first and not having 2 million cars to bump into you. Look at me, so pro. The replay. There we go. Have a replay, obviously restart, whatever, continue. Let's take a look at the... Oh! Have another one. We didn't finish. I wanted to actually exit. Okay, so we can do this. We can do this. Alright. I don't know if there's a draft mechanism, like if I'm behind him. Oh, come on! Can I rewind? No. I want to rewind. I didn't mean to kill the guy.
Okay, they've disqualified you from the race.
Yeah, I want to restart. Disqualified? I barely nicked him. So yeah, you didn't tell me about these rules, Mr. Announcer guy. Barely touched him. That's what I said to the police. I barely touched him, officer. Come on, restart and let's do it for real. Now I get the rules. Should I actually add that in the rules? Be careful not to aggro enemies. That's actually what they call it. So let this guy be ahead. And we can actually talk about different camera options, so you can see. Although it may cause me to be even more terrible. By pressing T. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, so we have the bumper cam.
Nearly there. Push hard.
Oh my god. This, by any chance, gives you nausea. It does look great, I mean, you know. I'm okay. No, I'm not. And let's change to another camera. Oh my god. The hood cam. Which kind of like feels weird, but okay. Then you have this cam right from behind. And this cam, which is more extended. Okay, you have no cockpit view, which is interesting, you know. Seeing how they want to immerse you into the actual game without a cockpit view. I don't know. Why did I do the same mistake twice? God. Let me take that turn. What is it with this turn? No, I won't. No. I won't stop. You can't stop me. Obviously my speed is an issue here. Everybody wants to just press the W and never, you know, pull the brake. Which this game penalizes you for it. Like there. I wanted just to take my hand off the acceleration, but apparently I also have to press the brake. Now I press the brake.
You might need to take some risks to try and close that gap.
Some risks, huh? I'm already taking risks. Nah, he's gonna win. And he's already ahead. There we go. 5-second rules. Okay, let's actually take a look at the option. We can do this by continuing in this event. So let's go into options. There is a problem when you alt tab. I don't know, maybe it's just for me, but it switches you into windowed mode and 800 by 600 resolution. But that's okay. Vibration and feedback, obviously, you know what that is. HUD is, you can customize it, see the all the options in here. You can switch them off if you want, which is great. And the audio, with your basic audio, but it also comes with flat I don't know if you can hear it, you know, on YouTube right now, but this is flat. You can hear the sound of the menu. And this is TV, which is kind of like different, and these are headphones. I'm on, you know, flat because I don't know how the recording would go, but and dynamic range. Okay, graphic options. A preset video mode is basically the full screen, multi-sampling, which they have a lot of options. So off, CMAA, MSAA, CSAA, again QCSAA. So yeah, aspect ratio, yeah, I don't know, if you're playing on TV, I guess this is great to have here. Refresh rate, and vertical sync, good, and they also have a gamma included. The advanced in the qualities, you can see you have night lighting, shadows, so they have a lot of options. It's pretty impressive, and there's a lot of customization to be had with the options. You know, if you find that your PC can handle something, you can turn one or two of these off. So it's always great, rather than to have just one slider for everything. Anisotropic filtering, blending, and shadows. Apparently only on Intel cards, which is weird. I have GTX. So yeah, apparently this was off. I don't know why, it's on Ultra. Okay, so this is it. These are the options. Let's actually get into the... I don't want to bore you with more bad driving. How do you... There we go. Let's yeah, quit. Into the main menu, I'll show you this and then I'll be drawing my conclusion. And I'm glad to report that of course, yeah, I'll retire to it. The game runs pretty smooth. Like I said, it's responsive. Doesn't have frame rate drops or any problems like that. So my vehicles, obviously events is events, and the career mode. My vehicles is, you can customize your livery with a pattern from which you have here. You can go F3 or 4 to the previous category or next category. Basically there are 54 split into different categories. I find a problem when I want to look at my vehicle. So what has changed? Okay, let's get this modern one and press F2. This is the way to view it. Then it goes into a black screen and then it shows you, and then, you know, it would have been, in my opinion, much better if they would have, you know, a mouse movement or even a joystick movement for the controllers, the 360 pad and stuff like that. They could have implemented those options there. Apparently there aren't. You can't have these options here, so you're stuck with the front of your car and you just have to pick one. It would take you 100 years to get past all these and just view vehicle every time you do it, and then go to the next one. Well, we'll stick to this one, I guess. The one I had before was also okay. Okay, so colors, base color, you can choose between pearlescent, gloss, metallic, matte, flip, whatever, and you can toy around them, obviously. Primary shade you do not have, and maybe another color you will have. Okay, you have the hue there and the lighting of the actual color. Obviously pattern colors, wheels, you can pick the color of your wheels. You can actually pick the type of wheels over here. There you go. Have a bunch of wheels, and you also have size, apparently F3 and F4. which you cannot see how they change in size because you have no way of viewing it except with F2, and F2, like I said, takes you to black screen again. Yeah. Number, you can add a number to your car, whatever. 997. You can be 007 because they have 3 digits, which is great. Sponsors. This is linked to the objectives. Now, finish ahead of Harrison Carter in a race event. You get 500 fans. So by wearing this sponsor, you open yourself up to this objective. So you sign up for a challenge, an objective, so to speak, when choosing a sponsor. A win of the vehicle challenge, obviously, again, and drift continuously. I didn't manage to do this. So you can I picked the sponsors earlier, so I can't modify them here, but one would assume when you finish one of these you can pick another one, and you can recall and store stuff, and you press complete, and that's it. And you can apply to this vehicle or all vehicles. I'll just cancel that, doesn't really matter. Yes, I want to exit. My car is the best car. Okay, and you can change vehicle. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. I have one in IndyCar. I may as well show you the IndyCar. This is the IndyCar, pressing F2, let's say. A part of the pre-purchase pack. There you go. Assume you get to pick this later and drive around with it. Oh my god, look at its acceleration. Alright. And yeah, you're interested about the cars. Let's also go into Tier 4 and show some over here. So, SLR McLaren 722 GT and another McLaren. These are the pre-purchase offers. Well, I'll show you the other tiers if you're interested. Another one, and let's do the conclusion. Like I said, I think Grid 2 is going to be great for racing fans. I mean, it really handles great. It has a great engine. It looks great, and yeah, it's a good game. CODEMASTERS have been known to do great games. Great racing games, but I don't think they will manage to bring with this game more people to the genre. I mean, obviously some will buy it, but doesn't have enough new stuff. Does it have a very good story to bring, I don't know, a casual player in to you know, make him spend $50 to play something like this? That's only up to you guys. I wanted to show you the game for you to make your own decisions. And from what you saw, you know, that there isn't very much in the progression or variety. And I really hope you got what you wanted from this video. Saw what Grid was all about, and you can make your own decision. That's enough about cars. That's it, the options which you saw, and DLCs, which they will probably be in the future. This is my garage, this is my car, and I'm Toasted Synapse. Please check out the videos at the end, the playlists that have annotations at the end of this video will take you to other first impressions, news and upcoming PC releases, and also various Let's Plays. Thank you for watching. This has been Toasted Synapse from tsgaming.net, and I'm signing out.